Today poll. Should the U.S. remain in the United Nations? Protesters try burning U.S. flag at 4th celebration. Marine puts a hard stop to it. Just before President Donald Trump was set to kick off the highly anticipated salute to America 4th of July parade at the National Mall on Thursday, several skirmishes broke out between protesters and patriotic Americans. According to the Daily Caller, one of the more extreme anti-American groups in attendance included a small gang of people wearing black Revolutionary Communist Party shirts with the words, "VA speaks revolution, nothing less." Although people have every right to protest under the First Amendment, and as silly as their America was never great, chants were, they crossed a sacred line for one U.S. military veteran standing next to them as they began to light an American flag on fire. As you can watch in the video below, which Stephen Nelson of Washington Examiner posted on Twitter, a man in a Make America Great Again shirt who was also sporting a MARPAT Marine pattern bucket hat sprang into action when he saw a wannabe communist set Old Glory ablaze. Without giving a second thought to any burns or wounds he might sustain, either from the flame or the thugs responsible, he broke through the crowd and pushed Revolutionary Communist Party protesters out of the way and grabbed the flag. The man shook it until the flames died out, while simultaneously backing up into a defensive position and fending off would-be attackers. He made it crystal clear that he was not a patriot to be trifled with on that day. The scene was intense, but the man exhibited no fear. While the flag was desecrated from the flames, he was obviously willing to sacrifice personal injury to make sure it wasn't ruined. "My flag, mother F, my flag," the man shouted after securing it from the anti-American protesters. When someone asked if he was a veteran, the man shouted, "Yes. Semper Fi." Some of the rowdy protesters were arrested for malicious burning without proper permits. Scott Taylor from WJLA-TV in Washington, D.C., tweeted a statement from the U.S. Secret Service that indicated there was also an assault on agents during the scuffle that led to minor injuries. The fact that a former devil dog rushed in to save a burning flag doesn't surprise me. It didn't matter that he was outnumbered, because the patriotic instinct to protect that flag at all costs runs through his blood. I'm comfortable in saying that most veterans would have taken the same action, no matter the danger presented. It's what they do. There's a good chance the veteran knows more than one person who was injured or died fighting for what the American flag stands for. He had every right to defend its honor. There certainly aren't many countries where you can publicly denounce your country and burn its symbolism without the fear of consequences from police, including imprisonment and sometimes harsher punishments, such as death. At some point in his past, that U.S. Marine veteran signed a blank check guaranteed by his life that ultimately gave those Revolutionary Communist Party protesters the right to assemble and shout anti-American chants. So, it's ironic that they think America is this terrible place or somehow unfair to them. Let's just say that they would be in for a painful comeuppance if they burned a Russian or Iranian flag in those countries. To the unidentified veteran in the video, I salute you for your courage to defend and protect the American flag, and I profoundly thank you for your service to this great nation.